Alright guys, welcome back. As promised, I said I was going to do some gameplay strategic videos, and I wasn't lying. Here we go. Doom on the Nintendo Switch will be my first choice. I play a lot of this game lately, and I just really enjoyed it, especially after the gyro aiming update was put in by Bethesda. That makes it the superior version in my opinion. Yeah, I know the graphics aren't as good, the frame rate isn't as good as the PC. I own the PC version. I've played this version and enjoy this one more because of its portability and its, gyro aiming is just something I've fallen in love with, and I want every game that has a shooting aspect of it to have this feature. It's on Resident Evil Revelations 1 and 2, this game, LA Noire, and it's going to come in with Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus as well. But it's a great feature, and I want to see it in every shooter. You'll definitely tell the difference between the stick and the gyro aiming. I'm going to demonstrate it in the video. I am going to do some commentary, but I'm also going to shut up a lot through the video. I can get on to where I can ramble forever, but let's get started. This is going to be a 100% walkthrough on the Nightmare difficulty. The second highest difficulty, it's pretty much the highest, but the other one is just stupid. You die once, you start the entire campaign over. So you can die in a few hits on Nightmare, so this is good enough for me. Alright guys, let's get to it.
They are rage, brutal, without mercy. But you will be worse. Rip and tear until it is done.
We have to contain this.
Cannot determine the cause of the demonic invasion until the Resop satellite is brought back online.
Welcome. I'm Dr. Samuel Hayden. I'm the head of this facility. I think we can work together and resolve this problem in a way that benefits us both.
Alright, right off the bat, you're introduced to glory kills. When an enemy is staggered, just use your melee and you get some pretty gruesome kills. I wasn't sure about this mechanic when it first came out. I thought it would break immersion, but it's really a satisfying part of this game and wouldn't want to have it any other way. And you can double melee to take out those, what I like to call the cannon fodder of the group. The possessed or whatever they're called. Now, this is the bread and butter what I'm going to be using for most of the beginning, for at least the first 4 levels. This is pretty much all I'm going to use as a shotgun. One of the most annoying enemies in all of the game. The imp. We're going to use this room to camp out in, but I'm going to go out periodically. I want to shoot these guys to get their attention. It didn't work out too well this time, but then use your barrels whenever you can. Now, these things will take about 50% of your health on Nightmare. If you can get it twice, you're dead from those things. So you can imagine how bad it's going to get. I like to go right into this room right here and take careful aim. They won't always come in the room. If you stay in this certain spot, they'll just never come in the room like they're scared of it or something. I can't figure it out, but I'll take it. But you'll see that I'll get a little panicked here in a minute. Come out for health if you have to get glory kill here. Always do a 180 immediately when you're playing this game. If you have to stay on the move, or you will get crushed. And just about every enemy will be able to ambush you, and you will never see it coming.
Demon's presence at unsafe level. Lockdown in effect.
But yeah, you can't get this kind of fine-tuning from a stick, and not with this quickness. And you'll see later, when I do rune trials and such, where I have to be really accurate and quick, you'll definitely be able to tell that I'm not using a controller. Gotta exercise a little bit of patience here. Sometimes you get a little impatient and you just want to run out there, and that's when bad things start to happen.
Demon's presence at unsafe level. Lockdown in effect.
When they rev up that big fireball, oh boy, you better get out of the way of that sucker. It's like a one-hit kill just about 99% of the time. But yeah, the imp is probably one of the most annoying enemies in the entire game. They're so frequent, and they just come in packs, and they just spew their fireball all over the place. Now, when you're done with this, if you're low on health, you can always sweep the room, but I'm pretty much at 100 here, so I don't need any. But there's some health in here if you need. And on Nightmare, for the big packs, you only get 15 health. You only get 15, and for the little ones, you get like 1 or 2. So you don't get much help on Nightmare.
He would ruin everything.
I'm willing to take full responsibility for the horrible events of the last 24 hours, but you must understand. Our interest in their world was purely for the betterment of mankind. Everything has clearly gotten out of hand now. But it was worth the risk, I assure you.
No fall damage in this game, thank God. Impact compensation. There's your first collectible there on the ground. Not really going to pay much attention to those, but as far as collecting everything in the, like as far as the rune trials and all the Praetor chip tokens and all that, we're going to get everything. As you can see, I'm demonstrating here the careful aim of the gyro aiming here. How I can quickly get to a target and knock it out with a headshot. Really hard to do this with a controller this accurately and quickly. You want to take out this barrel right away because this dude spawns right in front of it. Boom. And here, I really don't have a strategy. I just run around and kite like a madman on this. This is probably the hardest part of the first level. Especially these possessed soldiers. If they shoot you with a charged up blast, you're going to die. And there is no doubt about it. And then you got all the imps, of course. Try to take out the possessed soldiers as fast as possible. Once you thin those out, you'll have a much better chance of survival. And try to stay behind cover as much as possible. But stay on the move. Try to find a kiting path. Just kind of circle around. Of course, accuracy with a shotgun is key as well. You're kind of at a disadvantage in the first part because you don't have any mods for your guns or nothing. So you really have to depend on your dodging and shooting ability here. Sometimes it's really dangerous to go for glory kills in a packed crowd. And they will. They don't care if you're doing a glory kill. They'll wipe your ass out off the planet. Just don't let these imps sneak up on you. They are sneaky little bastards. And if you can shoot the possessed soldier in the middle of his charge, he will stop charging. So if you're feeling ballsy, you can try to go right after him if you see he's charging up. It is risky though. And if an imp is charging you, you just backpedal and try to shoot low. Maybe towards his legs with the shotgun. I've had better success doing that. Sometimes it's really hard to get an aim on him when he's charging you, as you can see here. You don't take many hits. And here you go. He got fixated on a spot. He will unleash on you. I believe that's the first area done. Probably the hardest part of the first level, in my opinion anyway. Make sure to sweep the area for ammo. There's some ammo up there. Now you get your first toy, the grenade. And don't underestimate using grenades. Pretty soon you'll really depend on them. We got to get the first key card, and there's another collectible up top. The first Doom's Guy doll or whatever it is. Nice little touches Bethesda put into this game. Just gotta quickly jump up here and get the Doom Guy. And as I was saying, the grenade. Very important tool in this game. I use it a lot. We're just gonna chunk it right off the bat here. Take out some easy cannon fodder. Now, if you need health, go for the double tap on these suckers. They'll give you a little bit, but as you can see, you only get 5 health on Nightmare for a glory kill on these possessed. You don't want to go too far down this cliff here, or this incline, because you'll trigger some imps. What I like to do is go up top. And these things are like zombies. They'll just, you can get them all excited in a group. And sometimes you can kind of make them take a swing at you to make them packed more closely. If one's behind, you can get them to catch up. I like to throw a grenade here, just all together, boom. Now here's your first token. Your suit. Picture token or whatever it's called. We got some easy cannon fodder down there. But as soon as you go down there, there's going to be some imps down there. It's random. Sometimes they spawn, sometimes they don't. This game isn't 100% scripted. There's sometimes where there's some randomability. I've seen it. But anyway, with the first token, you want to select the environmental resistance, hazard protection. We're going to work on this tier for a while until we get barrels of fun, which gives you immunity to barrels, explosive barrels, and that's really nice. A little bit of lag here. Recording software. So, the first thing you want to do, you don't want to quite engage. We're going to go back to a secret area in just a second. But I want to get the explosive blast, explosive shot. I don't know what's up with this lag. It wasn't lagging in the game. It was on the recording. But anyway, once we have the explosive shot, we're going to backtrack a little bit right here. And there's going to be some imps that spawn. I'm not sure how many, but just always be on the lookout for them. And now you have a grenade launcher of sorts with your shotgun. Very effective. And that's what I'll be using for pretty much the first half of the game. But for whatever reason, the unlimited reload on this for the mod does not work. But here's your first original Doom level secret. You gotta go through this little hole here, pull this lever. And the door's open. I really screwed this up. I like to throw a grenade up here, but for whatever reason I did not have a good time with it. You have to be really careful with these kinds. See how he's charging me? They're relentless when they come at you, when they're trying to claw you. Just back up if you have to. Toss a grenade or do whatever you got to do. There's once they're on the attack like that, you have to be really careful. All it takes is 1 or 2 swipes and then you're done. I don't know what happened here. I was trying to jump up. I was really in panic mode at this point, I think. Now here's your other Doom guy right here. It's easy to miss. It's right here. You have to turn around about right here. It's in this little cave. Very easy to miss. Now we're only going to get one. We're only going to spend 1 point for a while. We're not going to spend it. We're going to save points up. So what we're going to use it on is speedy recovery. So we'll be to use the grenade launcher a lot quicker. But we're not using any more points for a while. We're going to save up for the rocket launcher and the double barrel shotgun. Pretty much. I think we're going to put 1 point into the plasma rifle, but that's it. The rest is all for the rocket launcher and the double barrel. We're saving up so we'll be able to upgrade them immediately. Because those are must-haves. That and the plasma rifle. It's much easier to take these guys out in the open. Watch out for that guy up top. There's a couple routes you can take here. Make sure to get some ammo in this cave. You'll definitely need it for the next part. You can either go left or up there on the right. I like to go right. It's just a lot easier. You got a really nice... Pretty much they can't get you through this little hallway right here. You just kind of lure them out right here. Piss them off. This could have went a little bit smoother. I was making some mistakes. Like I said, I think I was in panic mode at some point. But yeah, wait for them to come in. Stagger them. Good thing about the grenade launcher is it staggers them on the first hit for those possessed soldiers. Sometimes if you hit them, imp, it'll kill them directly most of the time. But sometimes it'll just stun them, depending on the range and everything. Impact. This guy will try to get you from behind. Be careful. Sometimes they spawn randomly. You just got to keep an eye out and an ear out. Most likely, is going to help you more than your sight sometimes. You hear a swooshing of a fireball. You bet your ass he's close. Yeah, I don't even go up top. I stay down here till every enemy is wiped out on the map. This is just an easy peasy right here. Just waiting for them to come. If you've made it this far, you certainly don't want to die now. Just got to be cautious. This guy's trying to escape. I don't think so. And that's all she wrote. We have all the collectibles. Well, I did miss that one data thing, but I really didn't care about it. This is mainly for the stuff that really matters, like the secrets, the tokens, that kind of thing. Although I will try to get those as well, the data pads or whatever. There's some health there if you need it, but I was at 100%, so I didn't really need it. And that's going to be it for the first level, guys. If you like this and you want me to do more of it, let me know. If not, tell me never to make a video again. It's up to you. See you guys next time.